The Arsenal Anniversary Files. Our headline story today comes from 1912. Latest article published by the Arsenal History Society, October 1924. The press attack Knighton, wrongly, an Arsenal star is born, and changing the offside law. Below are the Arsenal, and occasionally one or two non-Arsenal, anniversaries for today taken from the complete files of over 6,000 Arsenal anniversaries which appear on the Arsenal History Society website. An index to the anniversary files can be found in the left column of this site under Pages. The current historical series on this site is Henry Norris at the Arsenal. An index of all our series can be found on the home page. You can find an index to all the anniversary files in the Page A section on the right. We've changed the homepage around a bit to make it more readable. The AISA Arsenal History Society is part of the work of the Arsenal Independent Supporters Association. If you want to join ISA, contact them at membership@isa.org. Alternatively, you can join their new campaigns list and receive information on AISA's work and campaigns by emailing campaigns@isa.org. The 26th of July 1887, James Maxwell was born in Kilmarnock, for whom he first played before moving to Sheffield Wednesday and then Arsenal. At Wednesday he competed with Harry Chapman, the brother of Herbert, for the right-wing position. The 26th of July 1912, AGM of Woolwich Football and Athletic Company Limited. Norris acted as chair, and he took the opportunity to tell the audience that crowd figures were too low for the club to be sustainable. The 26th of July 1915, members of the Football League and Southern League in the region discussed keeping football running in and around the capital during the war and formed the London Combination, an independent league that would have no affiliation to the Football League, with Henry Norris as chair. The 26th of July 1919, Henry White signed from Brentford. He was Arsenal's top scorer with 15 and again in the 1921 half-season when he got 19. He also had a trial for England but was an extremely troublesome player who seemed to think retain and transfer did not apply to him. The 26th of July 1920, Ian McPherson, born in Glasgow. He started with Rangers but left the club to serve with the RAF during the Second World War, where he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. He was signed in August 1946 by George Allison. The 26th of July 1933, Battersea Power Station came online, supplying a more reliable electrical supply to London. The 26th of July 1947, Alf Calverley sold to Preston A. Calverley played 11 games for Arsenal, 10 of the last 11 of the season, at outside left. His first match was Arsenal 4 Preston North End 1 on the 15th of March 1947. The 26th of July 1950, Dave Bowen joined from Northampton for £1,000. He had been spotted as a player of potential by the son of the Arsenal manager of the day, as both he and Dave Bowen were doing their national service. The 26th of July 1961, David Hurd sold to Man U for £35,000. In total he scored 107 goals for Arsenal in 180 games, and he became the club's 15th best goal scorer. He won his 5 caps for Scotland, scoring 3 goals. The 26th of July 1973, after all the hope and hype, Peter Marinello was sold to Portsmouth for £80,000, having never reached the potential he was believed to have. The 26th of July 1977, the last game for George Armstrong in a friendly v Red Star Belgrade. He retired from football in 1979, having become Arsenal's top player for appearances 621 before O'Leary and Adams came along. The 26th of July 1978, Kaiserslautern 3 Arsenal 0. The first pre-season friendly, with the full first team playing the whole game. The 26th of July 1984, Paul Merson signed apprenticeship forms, and played his first games for the first team in 1,986 sevens, 7 games and 3 goals, before moving on loan to Brentford. The 26th of July 1985, Gael Clichy born. He joined Gersoise as a child and then aged 11 moved on to Cugno, Murat, Tornfiul and finally Cannes, with whom he made the jump into the first team. The 26th of July 1994, first game for Stefan Schwarz in friendly v Lille. He had played 77 games for Benfica across a 3-year period but only played one season for Arsenal before moving on to Fiorentina. The 26th of July 1996, John Lukaku returned from his time at Leeds on a free transfer and played 15 games in his final 5 years as a pro. He then moved on to coaching and working as an after-dinner speaker. The 26th of July 2004, Mark Overmars retired from football and became technical director of Go Ahead Eagles. He returned as a player and played 24 games in the 2008-09 season. The 26th of July 2008, 4 years to the day after retiring, Overmars returned to play in the Amsterdam Testimonial and for his team. He became director of football at Ajax in June 2012. The 26th of July 2010, the Arsenal History Society expanded its campaign for statues around the Emirates Stadium by suggesting that there should be 3 statues to launch the program, which is exactly what happened. The 26th of July 2013, Joel Campbell went on loan to Olympiacos, during which time he scored in the Champions League against Man U. In 2014-15 he returned to Arsenal, but soon went out on loan again. The 26th of July 2014, Arsenal played the club's first game in the USA for 25 years at the Red Bull Arena, where Thierry Henry had played.